Hello, this is DİLARA and I am a researcher, mechanical engineer. I am giving you also my mechanical engineer identity for this video because I am going to comment on some things from an engineering perspective too. Today I watched a very scientific, great pleasure video. We are just discovering new things and finding out the true nature of our reality right now just from scratch. So I really like these things and I wanted to mirror this, but I didn't just want to download it and re-upload it. So I'm going to make comments on that and read the subtitles, etc. for this video and give you my engineering point of view on things. And please subscribe and like my page Dilara's World on Facebook just to follow all the works that I do on things. Thank you very much and let's start to the video. First we start the video with the information that the composition of the air, we know that it's 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen and 1% noble gases. I don't know if there's a Mandela effect on this or not, because I remember it's like 20% oxygen and very close to 80% nitrogen, and noble gases was not like this high, like 1%, but smaller, I thought. Okay, this is the new information. Let me check it. Okay, yeah, it's true. Argon is 0.9%, nitrogen is 78%, 21% oxygen. Yay, it's higher than 20%. And in my opinion, if the oxygen percentage were higher, we would have been taller and stuff, and we would have lived longer, and that's another topic. I'm going to also touch on that in a later video here. So we have approved this information. Okay, let's play. The composition of air is like this. All of the noble gases glow when they are bombarded with electrons or an electromagnetic field. This is a really interesting information, and I thought that neon lights were just some man-made thing, but of course we learn from nature. Okay, so this video is really interesting because it tells that to us that sunlight and daylight are different things. The video maker says, I have come to the conclusion that daylight and sunlight are two different lights, and I've thought about this. For example, if it was like from a sunlight and it was just, if it were just fire, we would have just very hard, we would have really hard dark regions of the sun. Okay, I mean shadows, the very hard dark shadows. We don't see that because sunlight and daylight are different. Okay, let's see. They are different. Yes, I really agree. This is really great video. I advise you to watch it. I recommend you to watch it. Sunlight, being the light we see when we look at the sun, a yellowish white light. This is direct light, a line of sight light, because of, okay, I missed that. The cause of shadows. Okay, sunlight is the cause of shadows, but there is another light which gives daylight because we have daylight even if there are, for example, clouds, etc. The shadows is not very direct and very strong. The second light is daylight, which is a diffused light, a glowing, scattered light with limited range, which consists of many visible different colors. Okay, yes, this is true. It's a diffused light. Even if I, for example, pull the curtains, there is light here now in the room I'm recording this, because the daylight it has a different nature. Once you get above the ozone layer, which is like 12 to 18 miles up, the inert gases will separate according to their atomic weights. Like helium, neon, and argon will all rise above the ozone layer and layer out themselves. This is a really good information. By the way, here I found the exact percentages of the gases in the atmosphere. You see here it's 0.9330. I don't know. This is just a number, assumed number, I guess. We can't know exactly like this. I can't tell you that, but this is an assumption, so it's really close to 1%. Yeah, true. And these are the other compositions. At least for now it's like this, and it's true. I don't know, it may change. Okay, let's see. Let's go on with the video. They layer out themselves in the atmosphere when you're up. The diffused light, which you see here, comes from these layers of inert gases that separate in the perfect calm and absolute cold once high enough. By absolute cold, what does it mean? It means, I think, very low temperatures, because absolute zero is like minus 273 degrees, something like that. Inert gases, we see with diffused light from inert gases. There is an electromagnetic field. I'm going to come to that. And here I found another picture. Here you see helium gas. Neon, argon, krypton, xenon gases, lights. How do these gases emit light? When they are affected by electromagnetic fields. Here you see colors and spectra of electric discharge in noble gases. Only the second row represents pure gases. The electromagnetic field of the close passing sun. I think sun is a concentrated electromagnetic field, and that's why it's glowing. And it's while passing, they excite these inert gases, and these gases, when excited, emit photons, which is light. This is really exciting information, and I like that. Actually, if you are a skeptic, you find these informations very normal. For example, you change the voltage, you change the temperature or the pressure or its elemental neighbor, and you change the color and intensity of the diffused light, because you know how nature behaves and just mixes colors, etc. For example, if this is a simulation, a very good one. Here you see the electricity and argon gas, which is a really high percentage in the noble gases percentage of in the air. Argon and neon are the third and fifth most abundant element in the composition of air. There is more argon than neon, and there is more neon than ozone, methane, and carbon monoxide combined. There is more neon than ozone, methane, and carbon monoxide combined. So, and another thing, that this neon gas name just really looked very similar to the Matrix Neo to me. So that's another clue. So maybe the Neo name, Neo means light, and maybe we are also light. Our light intensity increases intensity increases and our density increases, and we are going to switch to a fourth density living being is another hypothesis for our reality. So it just took my attention, and I wanted to share with the thing about neon being very similar to the Neo in Matrix, and I wanted to share that with you too now here. Just talking. Here we see real light, and which is very close to the daylight. All of the colors you see here can be produced with just neon. Which is less than argon, but it's still a very large percentage. A full spectrum of light with all the noble gases. You can obtain a full spectrum of light with all the noble gases and neon, for example. Okay. The shadow here is actually a convergence line. It is the edge of the electromagnetic field, and this is the edge of daylight. Where is the edge? This may be an answer for flat earth skeptics, that where is the edge? Where the light goes, because we don't know. I also don't believe that daylight is a perfect circle surrounding the sun. Yeah, I agree to this. It might be also an explanation for why we cannot understand flat earth maps and how they work. So this may be also a reason for that. So actually we don't know how electromagnetic fields spreads around the circle of the earth. So we don't know anything, and there are a lot of things to do for scientists. For example, daylight will take the shape of the electric and magnetic field that it is within. And also, of course, you should know that the so-called gravity is not the attraction of masses, but might also be due to some electromagnetic or another force that's not seen or observed. So daylight is a different thing. So that's also maybe why we should sleep at night and get awake during the day, because the magnetic field, the energy changes. This is a very deep subject, and a lot of things come to my mind. It's really funny. Notice also here the sun disappears into the horizon and not below it. This is because of perspective, which is a most asked question on flat earth, and the daylight eventually drowns out the sunlight, and the sunlight goes and we are left with daylight mostly. So this explains a lot. You are looking lengthwise through layers of photons after sunlight disappears from our perspective. Thank you very much. This video is really great, very scientific. It explains the colors, the layers, the range, the abrupt termination lines, receiving light, and so much more. All you need are noble gases and an electric current, and that's about it. Okay, maybe we are also starting to discover what was Tesla claiming about the energy and the mechanics of the plane we are living on. Noble gases, neon lights. There should be a song named Neon Lights. Yes, here is the song by Demi Lovato, Neon Lights. I also have a DJ page. I'm also a kind of DJ, which is DJ DİLARA Music. Maybe I'm going to maybe analyze this video and song and lyrics and make commentary on this later. You can also follow my page DJ DİLARA Music about neon lights, etc. Okay, let's go on with the neon lights video. The curve, this is really great. The curve you observe here is in the light, not the earth. You know, some scientific things are actually not very scientific, and they always mean the opposite. Not we always have thought that the light cannot curve, but actually the light curves, but the earth does not curve. It's really interesting. And this video shows, here you see the flat earth science. Tyson cannot debunk this, etc. And this is, but in Facebook its first title was here, Flat Earth 101 Sunlight and Daylight Explained. The curve you observe here is in the light and not the earth. Okay, this video proves, yes, I said the light is curved, not the earth, and here we are getting really excited what's going to happen. He shows an experiment of light bending. Opens on another property of ionized gas in a magnetic field. This is ionized gas, and this is just, I think, a magnet. An electromagnetic field of the sun is pulling on the fields of the earth as it passes, like this. Okay, I have just paused the video by mistake. I'm going to taking it back. Sun can be, maybe sun may be behaving like this. Oh, and I found another thing. They say the sun's core has iron in its core. So maybe sun's core is not iron, but just a magnet. Wow, because they are telling the truth just in reverse, we can back engineer these guys. Oh, sun. So this means that sun is just a concentrated magnetic force and a magnet. Sun is a magnet. Wow, this is really enlightening. This is illuminating. The light is transparent, but when you concentrate and intensify the charge or the discharge of photons, it becomes impossible to see through. Of course. Okay, this also should explain the sun in front of clouds, etc. thing. And here you see, this is where I got the idea that sun is a concentrated electromagnetic force, because when you make it closer, you see the light gets really bright, which is very similar to the behavior of the sunlight. I don't know which gases are in the sunlight, but okay, that's true. They always said that sun consists of some gases, so it's kind of true, but the core is not iron, but a magnet, because it's behaving like an electromagnetic, and there is an electromagnetic field revolving over the earth around around its circle. Here you see the light curves. It's really possible. Whoop. Lighting noble gases with a Tesla coil. So they also have made this with Tesla coil. This means light curves here. Lighting of noble gases with a Tesla coil. And pay attention to the colors here, especially neon. Neon. The first and second glass super helium and neon emitting Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, we watch this. Lightning noble gases with a Tesla coil. Pay attention to the colors here, especially neon, which is very similar to daylight. The first second class superhelium and neon, emitting a constant sky blue light when placed within the fields. Okay, if this should have been found out already. This is really interesting. They haven't found this. I don't know. They should teach these things in like primary school or middle school. I don't know. I haven't seen this. Oh, this is really great. Look at here. This isn't it like sunset? Daylight. That is an electromagnetic field creator. Sky looks blue because it is blue. I mean, it's blue, or the light or electromagnetic field is blue. The photons are at specific frequency. Our eyes interpret them as blue. And here, the camera also sees as blue. Helium, neon, argon, krypton, and xenon. The noble gases that make 1% of all air. Here you see really cool. The sun creates the field, and the noble gases within this field create the light. You could say the sun governs the light or affects the light. So if we also need sun in order to live and for heat, etc. So we are maybe really affected by electromagnetic field. This is really exciting for me as an engineer. This may also be the cause of lightning and the northern lights. But I'll save that for another video, okay? We'll keep watching. Maybe I can also research this subject. This is really interesting. These look like lightning. Yeah, right. The daylight and sunrise, sunset, colors of neon. Sky blue, yellows and reds. Sky blue, look for them the next time you watch the sunset or sunrise. Thank you very much for this video. You should check MGTV, that's a really good, cool channel. Of course, also check my channel, DİLARA Channel. You can also find me on Facebook from @DİLARA's World. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.